and for their houses doors and couches upon which to recline, and gold ornament. But all that is not but the enjoyment of worldly life. وَالْآخِرَةُ عِنْدَ رَبِّكَ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. And the hereafter with your Lord is for the righteous. Meaning that if Allah wanted to, He could have made all of this wealth, He could have given it to the people. It's nothing for Him. But the fact is that He's only given people dunya as a test. It's not something that because they're good, they've been given it. وَمَنْ يَعْشُ عَنْ ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ نُقَيِّدْ لَهُ شَيْطَانًا فَهُوَ لَهُ قَرِينٌ. And whoever is blinded from remembrance of the Most Merciful, we appoint for him a devil, and he is to him a companion. Meaning whoever is blind from the dhikr of Allah, who turns away from the remembrance of Allah, then he becomes vulnerable to shaitan. So being away from dhikr of Allah, whether that's salah, whether that's Quran, remembrance of Allah, being away from Allah's remembrance means that shaitan becomes your companion. It's easy for him to get to you. A companion is one who you follow. Companion is one who are you with a lot. So shaitan becomes the one that is with people a lot because they are not with the Quran. Allah describes the quality of successful believers, وَذَاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا وَذَاكِرَاتٍ. Those men who remember Allah much and those women who remember Allah much. So this ayah is warning us that if we want to remain on the good path, have good company, and be safe from having shaitan as a companion, a qareen, then we have to make sure that we are connected with the dhikr of Allah in some way or other. Whether that's with the Quran, specifically reciting it, understanding it, learning it. And this is something elementary. Every Muslim should understand the Quran, should make efforts to understand the Quran, I should say. Because it's not beyond us to do that. We should make some time and we should teach our children or make sure that our children are also being taught and having understanding of the Quran as well. That is the only way to stay safe from having shaitan as a companion. And indeed, they avert from the way of guidance while they think that they are rightly guided. So the people who are away from the remembrance of Allah then become those who avert from the way of Allah. And they think they're rightly guided. This is something that is to be scared of, that they think they're on the right path, but actually they've been diverted away. Where do diversions come from? Say you have a path that you're going down, and that's the right path. I mean, the right path is in the road that you want to go down. And where would a diversion happen? Where would a diversion come from? There are diversions from the right path itself. So diversions come from a path. When you're driving down a road, diversions are coming off of that road. And the Prophet ﷺ said in a very famous hadith, he drew a line, I don't remember the exact hadith, but I know that he drew a line, and then he drew lines coming off sideways. And he said, this is the straight path, and this is where shaitan sits, on this path. Coming off of the right path. So he can divert you. And have you ever been in a situation where you're driving and you've accidentally taken a diversion? There's like construction going on, or there's something happening. If you're someone like me who's not very good at directions, you would do that a lot. But you can take a diversion and kind of be misled, not realize that you're supposed to go back that way or turn this way, and then you're not sure where you are anymore. So this is something to be very afraid of and be careful of. Until when he comes to us, he says, oh, I wish there was between me and you the distance between the east and the west. How wretched a companion. And never will it benefit you that day when you have wronged that you are all sharing in your punishment. Meaning the people and the satanic companions, they all share in the punishment. Then will you make the deaf hear or guide the blind or he who is in clear error? And whether or not we take you away, indeed we will take retribution upon them. Or whether or not we show you that which we have promised them, indeed we are perfect in ability. So adhere to that which is revealed to you. Indeed you are on a straight path. وَإِنَّهُ لَذِكْرٌ لَكَ وَلِقَوْمِكَ وَسَوْفَ تُسْأَلُونَ. And indeed it is a remembrance for you and your people, and you are all going to be questioned. Meaning this Quran is a remembrance. Dhikr here means honor. So this Quran is an honor for you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and for your people. And indeed, the Quran was an honor for the people of Makkah. Ibrahim alayhi salam established his son and his wife Hajra and Ismail there. And with them came prophecy, with them came revelation of the Quran in Makkah. So it's an honor for the people of Makkah. And ask those we sent before you of our messengers, have we made besides the most merciful deities to be worshipped? And certainly did we send Musa with our signs to Pharaoh and his establishment. And he said, indeed, I am the messenger of the Lord of the worlds. But when he brought them our signs, at once they laughed at them, and we showed